Nani, hello, how you guys doing? Happy New Year. I am back again with another video. Imina unozuko umantshangase. And guys, please, into the 2022, ngicela select 2022, ne? Let's not ulisani about who wasn't consistent, where, what happened, wara. This is a new year. So you know what they say, new year, new me. Ngethemba ukuthi kulo nyaka izinto zizoshintsha, but here we are. Thank you so much for watching this particular video. Please do like it if you really like the content, and also please do subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I can grow, and also be encouraged to do more content. It's the new year, and how am I feeling? I feel different. I don't know. I feel different. I think for me, things have been a bit different because I'm not on set, and I'm usually on set, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's January, and people are going back on set, and I am not going back to set. I am not on set. For the first time, I think in 7 years, I do not have a long-term contract in the television industry as a South Africa. So that means my routine is kind of different, because you guys know, like, the television industry means that you leave home very early in the morning and come back very late in the evening. I will not say that I'm sad about not being at work at this moment. Because I did pray about owning my time. So I understand why I have all of this time on my hands, because this is what I spoke to God about. Because I really believe that your time is your money. And if you do not have time, if I'm giving you a lot of my time, and I don't get a lot of returns, then it's sort of a problem. I hope you guys understand what I mean. Then I really prayed to God, especially last year, and I'm going to use it wisely, because I feel like there are other parts of me that I want to express. So guys, like, I don't think there's anyone who's just one-dimensional. All of us, we have different things that we are capable of doing. You are not just Nozuko the actor. I am Nozuko the actor, the life coach, the teacher, the the Miss Universe, the Miss South Africa. Like, you're a lot of things as a human being. So I think as I'm starting off the year, that's what's happening to me. I am adjusting to this new life of owning my time, because now I am officially a freelancer. Tough freelancer, guys, because I think the reality of it is that there are financial strains, but we move on from that. We are at a time where what matters is freedom more than anything. I think for me, I'm at a time where what matters is freedom, and actually I know that I can have financial strains right now because I'm a freelancer. But I know that I need to have this time on my hands so that I can invest in a better future, so that I can invest into the new transformed Nozuko, because I have plans of, like, becoming my best self. Like, I have plans of fulfilling all my goals. I have plans of just, like, going crazy and making all my dreams come true. Like, it's crazy. It's insane. It's insane. I can't explain it. So I want to be big. The energy that I feel inside is massive. And there's just a lot that I want to do. And whoo! I just want to express myself. I want my voice to be heard. And that means I need to practice. So that's why I came in here, because guys, I really wanted to talk to you about building a solid foundation. And for me, building a solid foundation just means honoring process. And process for me means practice. And practice for me is just those tiny little actions that you have to do on the daily to form certain habits that will take you into the future or into the you that you want to be or that you see yourself becoming. If we speak about building a solid foundation, I can say, let's say you want to be an actor. You are not educating yourself. You are not like making sure that you are reading, that you are moving. Even if now you have a degree and you know what acting is about, but you're not practicing, like as an actor, you're not practicing your vocals. Okay, maybe I'm talking to myself now. But like, you're not exercising, you're not eating right, because you know, as actors, our bodies, it's our instrument. So you're not taking care of your body or your intellect or even your soul as an actor. Yeah, you're gonna get that job for whatever reason that you're gonna get the job. But now, when you get the job, you're not gonna have a long-lasting career if you don't practice, if you don't make sure that you still read acting books, if you still make sure that you read to understand text, to make sure that you've got a relationship with text, all these things that are needed for you to be an actor. If you do not have that foundation that you build yourself on the daily, you might get the job, but your career won't last. Or when you actually get the audition that you want, you will realize that you're not ready for it because you actually haven't been practicing. You know what I mean? So for me, that's what it means to build a solid foundation. You have to be someone who honors the process. Okay. I know, guys, I know it's difficult to be disciplined because discipline means you need to say you're going to do something and then really make sure that you do it. Say that you're going to achieve that goal and then really make sure that you follow the steps to achieve that goal and that you honor everything that it means to achieve that goal that you need to achieve or become that person that you're trying to become. And that involves behavior. And it's difficult because some of us are not necessarily aware of their behavior. Some behaviors have become habits, and some people are not really aware of what their habits are or how they behave. So now this requires you, discipline requires you to have awareness of, this is how I behave, this is how I'd like to behave. And the process from this is how I behave to this is how I would like to behave, it's quite a long process that requires a lot of discipline and a lot of work. And usually discipline is accompanied by self-work and inner work, because I feel like inner work is sort of like the key to your discipline. If you need to make sure that you are able to get yourself into the next position or into the next phase of your life, you need to do the inner work that will give you enough awareness for you to apply discipline into the new life that you would like to see. Guys, forming new habits takes time. It's not something that just happens overnight. And I think we watch a lot of videos on YouTube that are just like, I just did this in how long? I just did this in how long? And we all end up thinking that that's what's going to happen with all of us, which is not necessarily true. So it's very important for you to give yourself time when you are forming a new habit or when you are developing a new mindset. My advice for you is that let's just start with a small routine. What it is that you're trying to do. What habits do you need to develop over time? So what can you do now? What small actions can you set out for yourself, for you to follow, so that you can turn that into a daily routine, and then you can get used to that, and then now that can become a habit, and by you repeating those actions, that means that is how you behave, that is your behavior, and then now that starts forming part of your new identity. Your new identity, the identity of a winner, the identity of someone who's achieving their goal, someone who's successful. There has to be a balance. You cannot bully yourself into being your new identity, but also you can't just sit around and think things are going to just happen magically. It doesn't happen like that. Light load shedding just happened. But okay, we soldier on. There's nothing we can do. That you are not going to get where you want by not practicing. You have to practice. World champions practice. If you want to be the fastest man in the world, you have to run literally every day if that's what you're trying to achieve. So that's why routine is important. And I just came here, guys, to tell you that this year we do not accept mediocre. We take the best of you, and that's the only time we have. Oh, fuck. Oh, what am I gonna say? So I just came to say. Okay, so to simplify it, in order to